may not believe it, but there's a mysterious and bizarre place on Earth. To this day, only 4 people have ever been there. It even swallows 3 billion tons of seawater every year. This is the deepest place in the world, the Mariana Trench in the North Atlantic Ocean. The Marianas Trench is about 2,150 kilometers long, with an average width of about 70 kilometers. The topography of the region is a giant V-shaped structure. The deepest part, called Challenger Deep, reaches a staggering depth of 11,034 meters. Even if the world's highest mountain, Mount Everest, were to be placed at the bottom of the trench, its peak would not be able to rise out of the water. Although many mountaineers have successfully conquered Mount Everest, only 4 people have ever set foot in this dark and terrifying abyss. The atmospheric pressure here is 100 times that of sea level. If the human body is exposed to this pressure, it will be crushed to pieces in an instant. For a long time, it was taken for granted that the Challenger Deep would be a void where no life could possibly exist. However, in 1957, while mapping the Marianas Trench, the Soviet research vessel Vitas accidentally discovered the existence of numerous organisms at a depth of 7,000 meters and detected signs of life in the Marianas Trench. To find out more, in 1960, 2 Swiss and American explorers made the first dive to the Challenger Deep in the deep-sea submarine Trieste, but only for 20 minutes. According to their observations, the trench is teeming with life, many of which are fish and shrimp. When the news was announced, it attracted worldwide attention. No one could have imagined that life could exist at such a depth. Even steel would be crushed by the pressure of the water. But what was even more disturbing was that the submarine was approaching the trench when a large, unidentified, disc-shaped creature suddenly appeared, and quickly disappeared from their view. For safety's sake, the submarine didn't dare to stay too long. Some speculate that it could be some kind of extinct, prehistoric creature. To get to the bottom of it in 1985, a team of American researchers sent a remote-controlled underwater probe into the Mariana Trench. While scanning the trench, the probe suddenly sent back a strange sound. The researchers decided to pull it back immediately. However, the cable seemed to be pulled by a mysterious force and could not be pulled back. Finally, after 3 hours of struggle, the probe was successfully pulled back. But to the shock of those present, there are obvious bite marks on the exterior of the detector. Even part of the steel cable had been broken, as if it had been bitten by some mysterious creatures. After a careful study by experts, this mysterious creature may be the extinct prehistoric beast Megalodon. According to the existing records, the Megalodon can be up to 25 meters long and weigh 50 tons. It's the largest and most powerful apex predator known to man. But the Megalodon went extinct 2.6 million years ago. Is it now hiding in the Mariana Trench? With these questions in mind, the world has followed up with many explorations of the Marianas Trench. Even in 2012, the famous director Cameron had dived to the bottom of the trench alone in his deep-sea Challenger and stayed here for more than 3 hours, but he didn't see the legendary Megalodon, except for some small fish. But he did see the last thing he expected to see, which was bags of garbage generated by humans. And there were more of them than before, which means there may never be a clean slate anywhere on Earth again. And plastics are extremely difficult to degrade. In extreme environments like the Challenger Deep, where there is no sunlight, perhaps they will stay there for thousands of years or even eternity.